When Brother Anton Daniels was talking to me on the phone, I knew that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but I believe we can have a conversation like men. I was like, a lot of stuff he said right now, I disagree with so much. But both of us. I'm going to try to make a point because I have the hopes. I have the hopes in reaching him in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't guaranteed.
What's going on, America and the rest of the world? Xander J. Hobson here, comedian, director and producer of boxing documentaries, and troll to those who need trolling. This here is another episode of The Devil's Advocate, brought to you by the Brilliant Artist Movement. Folks, do me a favor because I'm trying to grow the platform. Subscribe, like this video, share it, and by all means, leave a comment in the comment section because I enjoy checking out the feedback from these videos that I make, as well as exchanging opinions and points of views with you all.
And I have the hopes that I'm going to get y'all off of the Democratic plantation.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about the Democratic plantation.
Everything that you speak of, it's a reflection of the same thing that they speak of. So you may not claim it, but you're a reflection of it. We were taught by our parents. That we vote Democrat no matter what, right? Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push, regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You vote Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
So anyway, folks, everybody is still talking about the Anton Daniels Corey Holcomb debate. And this debate was the Super Bowl for some people. It was the championship boxing match for others. It was a big event for those who like these kind of things because Anton Daniels, he is a heavyweight in his own right, and Corey Holcomb is a heavyweight in his own right. Thought leaders, these two guys are. But sadly, the whole thing got derailed because these two guys couldn't keep their egos in check.
I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking.
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit, you
don't give a fuck about what you talking about.
Hey, homie,
So much more could have came out of this debate, okay? But it was overshadowed by these two guys almost coming to blows. And I think a lot of progress could have been made because both of these guys have a huge audience. And by those two being able to collaborate and possibly agree to disagree, they could have reached a lot of people. As a matter of fact, they agreed on some key points.
People need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about the emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit. I'm telling you what it stands for.
You don't fuck with the backdoor shit?
I don't.
I don't either.
That's one.
Regardless of how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board, we were taught to vote that no matter what. You vote Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But
that's two.
Really?
I just seen a guy that used to be the president of the United States of America that wound up becoming the president of the United States of America for the second time almost get everything taken away from him. Literally. And he was basically being taken down by black people. Kamala Harris, Letitia James, who was the, in New York, Fani Willis, down in Georgia. All of those are black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris months before they actually started this campaign during the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct, and if it's all about white people, and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America, but we champion Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We're talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with who?
Barack Obama and his wife. We fuck with him. As a culture, we champion him. We absolutely do. And he didn't give y'all shit except for gay marriage.
You know I know that. That's why I ain't arguing with you on this point.
That's 3. Those are 3 key points. Okay? And right there, you have some common ground to build on. And Anton touched on something that I've been saying for years.
Anton, just a clarifying question. What about, are you comparing racism with prejudice? Is it, do you think black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
No, I think that there's a lot of people that hate white people. Like straight up hate white people. And it's very unfortunate because they're not even the ones that's winning over here. We compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them is on food stamps and welfare. They would be a disappointment to their ancestors.
And he's absolutely 100% correct. White people and black people have been at each other's throats ever since they brought us off the slave ship. And what these racist-minded white people understand is black people have always operated at a deficit. Slavery, segregation, and all the other harsh things that we experienced ever since we came over into this country. And like Anton said, black people be trying to measure up to white people, and white people, they don't even own this country anymore. Okay? They've sold the country to the Asians, the Indians, and the Arabs. And you have these racist white dudes, Charlie Kirk, Steven Crowder, Nick Fuentes. They're mad at black people. But in reality, the white men who have ran this country, they're the ones who have put America in the current state that it's in. Okay? The Asians and the Indians, they have the tech field. The Indians and the Arabs, they have the gas stations. The Indians, they have the hotel industry. And the Hispanics, they have the labor industry. But you know how that happened? The white men in power, these racist-minded white people who were hell-bent on keeping their foot on the necks of blacks, they dropped the ball because all the other immigrant groups snuck in and took over. And you know why they was able to do that? Because the blacks and the whites were fighting with each other. And the whites who were trying to keep the blacks down took their eye off the ball. And everybody else done slid into this country. And now the white man is a second-class citizen in the country that he stole. Now, some of the things that Anton say, I can't rock with it. And I'm with Corey.
There.
Saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now.
Yeah, man, that's what made the whole thing go south. You know, that's what made it go south. And, you know, it was disrespectful energy in the air, okay? I've been watching a lot of videos, and a lot of people are trying to minimize the fact that Corey called Anton a kiss ass, okay? They're saying that sucking dick and kissing ass, you know, they're not equally insulting, and they are. Anton had every right to be indignant, and he had every right to retaliate. And what really happened was Corey honestly did not accept Anton's apology. But at the end of the day, their supporters missed out because that had the opportunity to be a very informative conversation. And by Anton having a lot of viewers and Corey having a lot of viewers, they could have touched a lot of minds. Now, I'm hoping that enough people see this video that it will touch some minds. But in all actuality, shakers and bakers like Corey and Anton need to be having conversations like this because they reach a lot of people. And I said all that to say this. Y'all two niggas got to run it back. You know, you got to run it back. You know, Holyfield and Tyson, they fought twice. Holyfield and Riddick Bowe, they fought 3 times. You know, Ali and Frazier, 3 times. Anton and Corey Holcomb. Y'all got to run it back. So, listen, folks. This is what I was thinking about. And now that I done thought about it and shared it with you, I'm done with it. Bam!